Hi, I'm back again. I don't know where you're going to find me in all of these videos, but if you find me here this moment, I would like to say hello and how are you? I am so glad to be able to come here and talk to you, fam, because there are a lot of changes that I'm seeing. There are a lot of things on my mind, and I have to talk about it. And no one really listens but my family. You understand? I have a few people that do like to listen, and but ain't nothing like my family. I know it's a lot of you all out there, and y'all will take this information and put it to good use. Which is, you better sharpen up your magical skills. You gonna need it. You need to know all your herbs. You need to be able to grow as many of your native herbs as you possibly can. You need to learn how to preserve these herbs, how to dry these herbs out, preserve them for the winter time. You need to be hooking up with as many like-minded people as possible. I know it's hard, because you got so many people. They're into Christianity right now, which Christianity is a disease. It's a brainwashing system that, paralyzes and cripple people. Okay? Get out of the church's witches. If that church is not teaching you how to be self sufficient, then they are wasting your time. That time you're sitting in there, you're wasting your time. No, you are not going to go to hell because you don't go into a building that man made, okay? No, you are not going to hell because you don't read a Bible that man made, okay? Yes, I am sorry, but Jesus is only a charm, okay? The name is a charm. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, there are plenty of Jesuses out there right now. They're witches. Jesus is a witch. Yes, Jesus is a witch. Jesus was a witch. Okay, and Jesus is no powerful than you are. Okay, because you are your own God. So take responsibility for your life. Be accountable for your action. You own them. You own them. Okay, so you can have power for yourself and your family for these tumultuous times that are ahead. Okay? So, which is, we don't need the church right now. Okay? Because the church can't save us. Not even Jesus Christ himself. We're all turning to spiritual practices. Spiritual practices were around way before Christianity in the first place. Okay? So let me talk to you because I want to tell you all what you need to be doing, witches. I want you to stay tuned and pay attention to the weather. Okay? Watch the weather. I know you all are saying exactly, Mama, what do you mean? Watch the weather. Watch the weather. Watch the skies. They're covering up the skies with poisons so that you can't see what's really going on up there. The constellations are changing. You don't know it because you're sitting under smog and you can't see what's actually going on. Okay? Pay attention. Look, I want to talk to you all. When we think of war we think about mostly is with guns and knives. That's the first thing we think about when we think about war. Okay? The second thing we think about when we think about war is biological weapons like AIDS, cancer, and viruses, which are all created by man. Okay? But there's another kind of war going on besides the spiritual war. weather wars. Yes. They are attacking us with weather weapons. And a lot of you all do not understand, and I suggest you do some research. Look into HAARP, HAARP. Look into HAARP and look into weather making machines. No, it does not rain because God decided He's going to make it a rainy day. Okay? They manufacture our rain. That's how we receive our rain. Through man-made clouds that are made, using nuclear plants. Okay? And Mom already shared with you all one of those videos. Okay? We have a very serious issue on our hand, witches. Even though we can't do much about it, because we all don't stick together as witches, we'll come together and then we'll leave and drift off of one another instead of just making a pact and remaining with each other. That would give more witches power, especially female witches, but the division is always there. But I want you to know this, okay? I want you to know that your country, if you're in the United States of America, or if you're in Russia or one of those European countries, and who knows, there may be some other countries involved, they are at war with each other using weather weapons. Now, I know you're saying again, Mama, what are you getting at? For a lot of you who are living in the southern hemisphere, you are definitely feeling the heat, okay? Unimaginable heat, especially for this particular summer. And I want to share with you what's going on. I did an astral travel, and when I went out into outer space, when I went out there, what I saw blew my mind. I saw where one of these, on one side of the earth, there was this huge disc just nothing but mirrors that was facing and beaming heat energy down in a particular place. And lo and behold, as I circled the planet, there were also other humongous mirrored satellites that was projecting heat energy in other areas. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? This is causing the extreme heat source that is making most of you all miserable down here, down south. These countries cannot do anything about it. And a lot of these wars that you hear about is the direct result of this satellite weaponry that is affecting the planet. And this is the reason why your astronauts are continuously going out there monitoring what they have. They're having wars over satellites. It's a lot y'all don't know. I didn't know it until I just happened to astral travel, because I always go. Most of the times I go straight to where I gotta go. I just think where I want to go. But this particular time I was taken out to outer space. And what I saw was amazing, because I saw that there were other worlds around us where there were people just like us. I even saw where there were like imagery of they I don't know if they were bombs or missiles or whatever, just circling the outside of our planet. So it's a lot going on out there that we don't know of. So, and then again, I noticed also that the heat is much hotter in the city. Now, I know most people gonna say, well, you got a concrete jungle, mama, and it gets hotter because of the concrete. But no, I'm not, even in the areas where, look, you go to the country, it's much cooler. You're gonna say that it's because there are trees there. No, even in some city parts, you still have quite a few trees, and it's still much hotter in the city than it is out in the rural area. And I'm going to tell you why. Because they have the ability to direct heat energy into undesirable areas to cool off the areas that they prefer to live in. You all need to be aware of that the next time you experience one of these hot days where you just cannot catch your breath. You will know exactly what's going on. Know that your country is not just at war as far as the army, but it's at war also. You understand, with weather weaponry from other countries. Okay, please subscribe, and Mama will be back in a little bit. And come on out to our virtual Coven on Facebook, Spiritually Naive. Bye bye.